Hi there, I'm talking about, first of all, it's Mona Loy from Blackbright News, and I'm talking about what kind of black man are you, because we've been getting a lot of comments from black men, and I think the majority of black men forget that YouTube is a global platform, so you're dealing with black men and black women all over the world. Now you have your black British men, you have your black Caribbean men, you have your black African man, and you have your black Latin American or Asian man. And when you're writing about the black female, you need to specify whether you're talking about the black British female, the black American female, the black African female, or the black Asian or Latin American female. You also need to be talking about their social class, because what's happening is that I am getting comments about women that appear to be generalizations when, because you're in a particular country and you're talking about the women in your particular social class and your country, it's coming as though it's a generalized statement when it's not. So I do understand individual frustrations, but for me, it's very hard for me to respond when I don't know which country you're talking about. I don't know which females you're referring to. Our experiences, depending on where we live, are totally different. Our relationships with our men are totally different depending on which country you're broadcasting from or responding to. Now, in Black Britain, we have black British men. The majority of them do go out with white women, but there's still a sector of them that deal with strong black women and have very strong, stable relationships. You find black Caribbean men, the majority of them are with black women. You might find a few with white women, but it's not a majority. And then you find the black Africans, they kind of dabble each way. And the black Asians and the black Latin Americans, we don't have many black Latin Americans that I am aware of. Now, in Black America, the reason why I'm bringing this is because out of all of those different types of black British men, whether they're black, well, I should say black men in Britain, I've never heard any of them disrespect black women in the way I have experienced it from black American men. I am in total shock, and I've never ever witnessed that before. And so I'm really, really surprised. So with our black men in Britain, regardless of their faults, they never disrespect us in that way. The only thing that black British men may do is, they're probably, I don't even know. It's not even worth mentioning, to be honest, black men in Britain. So it would be helpful when you're making your comments that you do state the country you're referring to, the race of black women you're referring to, and I think that's about it. There's good and bad in everyone. The world is a big world. You can find black, beautiful women if you step outside your box, if you step outside your circle. The same way as black women. If we step outside our box and we step outside our circle, we can find beautiful black men as well. So I just wanted to put it out there, and so you can understand the dilemma I face when I receive comments. And from your perspective, you might think, how come she doesn't know about this? I don't know about it because I don't live in America, or I don't live in Africa, or I don't live in whichever country you are in. And our cultures are totally different. The way we treat people is totally different. Our attitude to the opposite gender is totally different. So I just thought it'd be helpful for you to remind you that YouTube is a global platform, and therefore we're dealing with black people all over the world. Hope it's useful.